exciting in the game, cause see the boxing voice.
Well, all right. Well, let's leave that there and move forward, obviously, to some other exciting news involving your name. And it's something that since 2013, I remember putting a camera in your face after the Adrian Broner Maidana fight, and you and Danny were there. And I called it back then Battle for Brooklyn because he has been doing very good ticket sales, upwards of 13 or 14,000. Then you and Judah, you and Broner, both very good ticket sales. So this is kind of either the passing of the torch or the battle for the borough. Is this the type of fight that you want coming off a 16-month layoff, though?
Well, this is a rumor that's going around right now, and I can't confirm it or deny it at the moment. But we are in talks to some big names, and you know what? I want any big name. I'm cool with any big name. You know what I mean? I'm cool with it. I've actually come off back-to-back training camps. Where I wasn't fully in training camp because I've always got my jobs to work on. But I helped Saddam Ali get ready for his fight, and then I was getting ready for my own fight. With Daniel O'Connor, and the fight got cut out a couple weeks before it was scheduled to happen. So I've been in shape. I've been training, even if it's a different kind of camp where I'm so much on the road. I've been focusing on my training more so than I had before that. So even if it's been a long layoff, it hasn't been a layoff to where I'm just starting from scratch. So regardless of who ends up in the ring with me or who I end up in the ring with, I think I'm ready at this point for a bigger name. I've got a lot of rounds of sparring under my belt in the last few months, with some very good fighters. And so from that perspective and that way of thinking, I think no matter how long the layoff is, I believe I'm ready, and I think layoff actually helps me because I took a bad loss in my last fight and I some head trauma and whatnot, and so I think the layoff helps me out in terms of recouping and getting myself together, and the training camps that I've just had also helped me solidify my belief that I can get in the ring with anybody in the world.
Now, obviously, you've been on the opposite, calling Danny's most recent fights or being able to see them, and obviously, like you said, you can't confirm or deny, but I actually speak hypothetical. You break down numerous fights as a living, so break this one down yourself. Is this the right time for Paulie Malignaggi to take on a Danny Garcia who's had, some lackluster performances as of late, and he's probably right for the taking?
Listen, it's the right time for Paulie Malignaggi to get into a fight and, just be back in the center stage in a big main event in Brooklyn. I'm totally for it. I'm totally for any big name. So it's the right time for Paulie Malignaggi to be in a big fight, and that's all I can say about that subject at the moment. But again, the talk of me in any big fight, they were talking about me and Mosley. People talk about me and Pacquiao, me and Danny. Whatever the name is, the fact that my name is mentioned in any of these conversations, it's a reason for me to be excited for sure.
The Mosley thing, is that even an option for you? Do you think he's too far removed right now? Because, you guys kind of came up at the same time, but obviously you're still relevant. I mean, Mosley he needs a fight right now where you are a fight,
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think Shane is always a big name. And I saw him last month at the Vegas fight, and the Mayweather fight, and he looked to be in good shape, and his weight looked to be he looked lighter than me even, and so I think Mosley's name will always represent a certain amount of status. He's a commodity no matter where he is, and I think he's been mostly West Coast based in his career. So anytime there's a chance to see Shane on the East Coast, there's a reason for the East Coast to be excited, and I think it'll always generate attention. So you never know. You never know if bringing Shane to the East Coast of Barclays Center is a reason to make a big fight. I'm like I said, I'm totally not sure of any of the plans at the moment. I cannot confirm or deny any of it, but the fact that my name is being tossed around among these big names is just it's enough for me to be excited, and it makes me look forward to being in the gym and training, and they're with something on the horizon or something possibly on the horizon.
Paulie, you're such a good speaker that you totally sold that Mosley fight here on the East Coast and kept him alive. Is that the possibility? Like Mosley in the Barclays?
I don't know. Like I said, I never say never. I don't confirm or deny anything. And so it's just the fact that my name is in the mix with all these guys, that's enough for me to be excited. But I'm not sure. I think in the coming months, in the next year or so, there will be opportunities for me to fight some big names. As long as I do my job. And so we'll see. We'll see how long I want to keep fighting. We'll see how long this kind of stuff gets me excited, and we'll see how long I can actually perform. So I think a lot will be answered, both from my end and from everybody else's end. It does give me motivation. It does give me a lot of motivation coming off of a letdown in my last fight to right some of the wrongs of my past. And there's been a lot of wrongs, but I feel like my career at times has been put through the ringer, but I'm a resilient person, and I'm resilient as a man and as an athlete, and so I continue to be that way. And so I look forward to new challenges.
But at this point, this is my final question. At this point in your career, you're satisfied. I mean, it must be good to be Malignaggi. I mean, your name is being mentioned with Pacquiao, superstar, upcoming star in Danny Garcia, a legend in Shane Mosley. And just the other day, you got a ticket in a Lamborghini. I mean, how good is it to be Paulie?
Yeah, I mean, it's not well, it's in a Ferrari actually.
Oh, there you go.
But yeah, but I'm not saying it's bad to be Paulie. I'm not complaining. My life is good, but I still thirst and yearn for competition. From all the other aspects of it, as far as living a life, I live a better life than most people will live or do live. And it's a satisfactory life for me, and but I continue to stay motivated and hungry, because once you settle, I think you start going backwards in life, and I never want to be that kind of person that settles. I want to be the kind of person that stays motivated, and so I'm not complaining though. My life is good, and I plan on enjoying my life for years to come.
Well, Paulie, thank you again for the time, and the minute that you can confirm and not deny anything, you let me know.
All right. Take care, dude. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.